Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. So, Dreamcatcher officially released Justice. My thoughts on it are mixed. So how about we get straight into that and discuss my thoughts on the album. Justice makes me. So the first song on the track list is the intro, and I look at the song lengths and gasp a little. Why is the intro the second longest song on the whole project? Like I dunno, it seems weird to me to put more time and effort into the intro than the title track. It sounded really nice though, very creepy and haunting as I'd expect from Dreamcatcher. Kind of wish it was an actual song, though. Justice makes me. Justice itself left a lot to be desired. First of all, it's less than 3 minutes long, which automatically means it's going to either be underwhelming or finish abruptly. It's always one of the two. Most music producers haven't mastered making short songs yet. And the one it ended up being is extremely underwhelming. Despite how loud and in your face it is, which you would think automatically makes it their next hit, it just feels so empty. The verses barely get time to breathe before we move on to the next section, and the chorus is just "Justice makes me fight" repeated 4 times. That might not fully be the fault of the short length, since OOTD still had a full-feeling chorus, albeit a short one, but here it feels like they removed parts they really shouldn't have to get under 3 minutes. This also happened with their last comeback, and I'm not sure why they think this is a good way to go viral or whatever, because both times they've done it, it made the song worse. As for the song itself, it's fine I guess. I think it might be better than OOTD, but I'll need some more time to sit with it. I just wish it felt much more Dreamcatcher-y. I don't really know how to explain it, but it feels like the guitars they've been using recently feel very unfitting for their sound. Like, would you have ever heard something like the guitars here on a Dreamcatcher song in, say, 2020? 2021 even? This has honestly been a problem since Maison, and it only seems to be getting worse. It's probably because they pick a sound for each storyline and have to stick to it, but maybe it's not that. Maybe ITZY and LOONA are just running out of ideas and it's time to get some new producers working with Dreamcatcher. The last time their production group made a Dreamcatcher song that wasn't underwhelming was 3 years ago, so I dunno, maybe it's time to get some new perspectives. Okay, I rambled on for a very long time, but we're not even done yet, because we need to talk about the music video. I really loved the scenes with the black background, like Jiu in the ropes, or JEON with the arrows in her back, and the scenes of them on that hill trying to get a crown, but the scenes in what I can only describe as a museum make no sense with the rest of the video. Maybe they do in the lore, but visually, they just ruin the experience, to be honest. Although that said, the scenes I did like were really fun, and were something fun and new. Actually yeah, how about instead of experimenting with new sounds and failing, we experiment with our cinematography? Yes, let's do that. Okay, I've been talking about this song for long enough. It's time to face my fears and listen to the rest of this album. Justice makes me. Okay, after that long-ass paragraph that I doubt anyone watched in full, we have Stomp. Stomp is honestly pretty nice. I do feel a little scammed because based off the highlight medley I thought it would be more drum and bass influenced than it actually was, with the DNB section only lasting a pre-chorus and half the chorus. But I do still think it's a nice song. However, it's barely over 3 minutes, which can also sometimes mean it's going to be underwhelming or end abruptly, and in the case of the bridge and final chorus, it's unfortunately both. I hate how the trend of making songs shorter is ruining their sound, especially when it's clear by how K-pop is going that this trend is actually beginning to die off. It makes them feel very behind, when I can listen to a song like Armageddon by aespa or How Sweet by NEWJEANS and get a full experience. Justice makes me. 2 Rings is better than I was expecting, and despite being the shortest song on the album it actually isn't as underwhelming as the other 2. The chorus is a bit short, but after one listen you can kinda get used to it. Like in the highlight medley, I don't have much to say here, but I do think it's one of the better songs on this album. Justice makes me. Okay, so Fireflies. When I reviewed this song in the highlight medley I said the Firely part was very repetitive and annoying, and I think this was because I hadn't heard it in relation to the rest of the song. I just immediately assumed it was the chorus, when in reality it was a post-chorus that only happens twice in the whole song, and I actually really like it when played with the rest of the song. I think the highlight medley just sabotaged it. It is the longest song on the album at 4 minutes 11 seconds, and it honestly feels like the only track that got proper time to develop. This is how good the music can be when we actually give ourselves time. That's why I want them to make longer songs again. This song is beautiful, and I can say without a doubt it's the best on the album. I never thought I'd see the day where a Dreamcatcher ballad could be so good. It's the best song on the entire project. Well, although this era was disappointing overall, I'm glad we got to end with some positivity and love for Fireflies. I think overall, their title tracks are getting worse, but their B-sides seem to be getting better and more creative. Hopefully we can get back to where we were in the Dystopia trilogy with the perfect balance of both. Well, that's all for this video. Now, subscribe. Why haven't you done it yet? Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Do it, now. Do it. Do. IT.